Our group will read about earthquakes in the San Francisco Bay Area. The San Andreas is the fault near the San Francisco Bay Area. The San Andreas Fault is a sheltered fault that runs through Cape Mendocino. The San Andreas Fault is part of the Calaveras Fault and the Hayward Fault. The San Andreas Fault is the largest in the San Francisco Bay Area. The full length of the San Andreas Fault is 296 miles long. The Calaveras Fault goes through Hollister and Danville. The Calaveras Fault is a sheltered fault. Over the years, the Calaveras Fault has slipped and cracked the streets. The Hayward Fault is the most dangerous fault in San Francisco because many of the streets and houses were destroyed. The Hayward Fault is a big part of the San Andreas Fault. The Hayward Fault goes through Richmond, El Cerrito, Berkeley, Oakland, Vallejo, San Leandro, Fremont, and San Jose.
There were many big and very dangerous earthquakes in California on the year 1906. The 1906 earthquake in Vallejo happened on April 18th. This earthquake is one of the heaviest shocks Vallejo has ever felt. It started at about 5:15 a.m. Eventually, flames caused several fires. Luckily, no lives were lost, but now everything is back to normal.
The 1906 earthquake happened at 5:12 a.m. on April 18 in San Francisco. The San Francisco earthquake was a 7.9 and lasted about 45 to 60 seconds. The epicenter was just 2 miles west from San Francisco. 375 people died because of falling buildings and fires. The most damaged building was the San Francisco City Hall. The city's fire chief and his team were going to destroy buildings with dynamites to stop the fires. The shaking of the ground went as far as Oregon and central Nevada. Most of the deaths were in San Francisco. Between 227,000 and 300,000 people were left homeless. Half of the people who evacuated fled across the bay to Oakland and Berkeley. After the earthquake, the U.S. Army brought in supplies for the survivors like fresh water, food, and clothes. All the damages the earthquake has caused was about $400 million.
Survive earthquakes by being prepared. They need earthquake kits with band-aids, medicine, and water. You will need to have a gallon of water per person per day. This will help you survive for a week and a half. You will also need to put heavy things on lower shelves. Stay away from glass. Glass will break and you will get seriously injured. You'll also need frozen food like Lunchables to eat because you can eat things in an earthquake. When you are in the open, stay there. Stay away from buildings and anything that can fall on top of you. Also learn first aid so you can help the people around you.
The 7.9 San Francisco earthquake affected the peninsula in a big way. It left many people homeless, demolished housing and buildings, cut off communication lines, and shifted the ground side to side 45 feet per second. The earthquake caused many deaths. Oakland was barely damaged from the earthquake compared to all the other cities like Berkeley and Richmond. It welcomed almost 200,000 people from San Francisco. The busy ports and railroads were used as a basis for the recovery effort. San Jose, on the other hand, lost many buildings. Its Chinatown area and the Winchester Mystery House were seriously damaged. San Jose has grown a lot since the earthquake. Its population grew from about 25,000 in 1905 to about 895,000 in 2000.
There is no reliable method of predicting the time of an earthquake. To find out when an earthquake might happen, we need a reliable signal that tells us ahead. That signal should be observable and could tell us that an earthquake is coming. So far, the Earth does not give any signal that could tell us that a big or small quake is on the way. Scientists think that there will be an earthquake in the Bay Area with a magnitude of about 6.7 and can occur within the next 30 years. There is a system called Global Earthquake Satellite System, also known as GESS, and another technology called Interferometric Synthetic Aperture Radar, or INSAR. This technology can help detect minute deformations in Earth crust. They would need to use lasers to help figure out how faults move.
The Loma Prieta earthquake was located in San Francisco Bay Area. It happened on October 17, 1989, during the World Series, Giants vs. Knicks. The Loma Prieta earthquake had killed about 62 people and 3,757 people were injured, and the Bay Bridge collapsed. The magnitude of this earthquake was 6.9. The Colinga earthquake was located in the city of Fresno. It had happened on May 2000, 1983. This earthquake destroyed many houses with magnitude of 6.9.